Here we go, talking Leafs. So, what is going on, you beautiful people, and what is up, Leaf Nation? How are you guys doing? It's your host, Chris, here. Leafs did win 4-1 over the Carolina Hurricanes. It's crazy. It was a back-to-back. They won last night, and they won again tonight, so I'm pretty surprised that they actually did win tonight. They normally don't win a back-to-back that often. So, you know what? Congratulations on the Leafs for doing that. We're still first in our division. Leafs are now on a 3-game winning streak now. There's 2 games left in the regular season, so let's jump into that. The forward lineup tonight was still the same. You had Matthew Nyes with Matthews and Marner, Calle Yarncrow with Tavares and Nylander, Bobby McMahon with Domi and Nick Robertson, and then Pontus Holmberg with Scott Laughton and Steven Lorenz. And then on your defensive side, you had Morgan Riley with Brendan Carlo. Then you had Simone Benoit with Chris Tanev. And then you had the new guy. I can't pronounce his name. I'm not going to do it because it just sounds stupid coming out of my mouth. And then you had Philip Myers, and for goaltending, it was Joseph Wall, and then the backup was Anthony Stolarz. The first period didn't really look good at all. Even though that Toronto did score the first goal by Pontus Holmberg and assisted by Morgan Riley and Brendan Carlo. But the shots in the first period was 11 for Carolina and only 4 for us. That was pretty bad. That was bad. Second period, we brought it up a little bit. We had 8 shots to their 2. Third period was 13 shots for Carolina and 8 for us. The second period goal, no other than Austin freaking Matthews gets his 31 goal of the year, assisted by Mitch Marner and Morgan freaking Riley. And then it was third period. Nylander got on the board, gets his 45th goal, assisted by Domi and Simone Benoit. And then Sebastian Aho had the score on the power play. And then it was John Tavares gets his 38th goal, assisted by Domi and Morgan freaking Riley. Joseph Wall played outstanding, I think. He made some huge saves in the first period. Second period, he did exactly the same thing. He bailed out his team. I don't care what anybody said. Joseph Wall won us this game. Third period, Carolina was getting a lot of chances, and Joseph Wall was the wall. Other than that one, because when you take dumb penalties, it was bound to go in eventually, right? They killed off a 4-minute penalty, which was good. They killed off 2 other 2 penalties, but the last one I knew that Carolina was bound to score. It was just a given. Carolina was bound to score on one, right? The 3 stars tonight, obviously star number 1 is going to be Joseph Wall. He made 26 saves. His save percentage tonight is a .962. Morgan Riley had 3 assists tonight. And then Max Domi with 2 assists gets star number 3. The team's face-off. Toronto did a lot better than what they did against Montreal. Toronto won 30 face-offs, and the Carolina Hurricanes won 23. Power plays, like I said, we had 2 opportunities, did not capitalize on none. Carolina had 4 opportunities and capitalized on 1. Hitting department, Carolina had 27 hits to our 18. Team stats, so we have Pontus Holmberg getting on the board. He was a +1. He had 2 shots, 1 hit, and 1 block, and played 10 minutes tonight. Austin Matthews with the goal. He was a +1. He had 2 shots, 2 hits, 2 blocks, and played 16 minutes tonight. Nylander with the goal tonight. He was a +2 tonight. He had 4 shots and 3 hits and played 17 minutes tonight. John Tavares with the goal. He was a +2 tonight. He had 4 shots, 3 hits, and played 17 minutes tonight. And Morgan freaking Riley had 3 assists tonight. He was a +3 tonight. He had 2 blocks. Played 19 minutes tonight, but you know what? The guy did what he had to do, and that's all we asked for him. Max Domi, 2 assists tonight. He was a +2 tonight. He had 1 shot and 1 block, and he played 13 minutes tonight. Simon Benoit had the assist. He was a +1 tonight. He had 2 hits and 1 block. Played 21 minutes tonight. Brendan Carlo with the assist tonight. He was a +1. He had 1 shot, 3 hits, 1 block. Played 22 minutes tonight. Mitch Marner with the assist tonight. He was a +1 tonight. He had 1 shot and 1 block, and he played 18 minutes tonight. Kelly Yarncrow did absolutely nothing. He had no shots, no blocks, no hits. Played 16 minutes tonight. Matthew Knies was a +1 tonight. He only had 1 shot tonight. He played 16 minutes tonight. Didn't really see him as much as we normally do, but you know what? It's okay. It's game 80. Like, the guy was a beast the last few games, so it's okay. You can have a day off. Because Matthews, Nylander, Mitch Marner, they always take days off. So it's okay. Nothing to be worried about that. Scott Lawton, he had only one shot tonight. Played 15 minutes tonight, but you know what? That 1 shot, oh man, that was a crazy. That was crazy. He had a breakaway, and the guy, what he tried to do, he tried to slap shot the puck, and it beat the goaltender, but it didn't beat the post. That would have been beauty if he could have buried that puck, because Scott Lawton needs something, because that trade right now is looking pretty bad when we gave up a first and Gurbankin for him. So hopefully that the next 2 games that he'll improve. And I also hope that in the playoffs that he's going to do a lot better than what he has done, because that trade right now is looking pretty damn bad. Steven Lorenz had 1 hit and 3 blocks. He played 15 minutes tonight. Bobby McMahon was a +1 tonight. He had 3 shots, 1 hit, 1 block, and played 11 minutes tonight. The new defenseman, 1 shot, 2 hits, 2 blocks, played 15 minutes tonight. Myers was a +2 tonight. He had nothing on the board, but he played 15 minutes tonight. Nick Robertson, +1 tonight. He had 2 shots, 2 hits, and played 10 minutes. And then you had Chris Tanev, +1. He had 1 hit and 1 block, played 20 minutes tonight. Chris Tanev did take a stupid penalty that almost cost the Leafs. He was the one that took the high sticking that turned out to be a 4-minute penalty, but the Leafs killed it, so which is really good. The next game is Tuesday. Tuesday against the Buffalo Sabres, and right now it looks like Anthony Stolarz is going to get the net. He is 18-8-3, and then James Reimers, a former Leaf, will get the start, and he's 8-8-2. So we'll see what happens there. See what the Leafs can do there, if they can keep this winning streak going. The Leafs are now 50-26-4. That is still not too bad. I'm pretty happy where they're sitting right now. I'm looking forward to see what the next 2 games bring us, and I believe they're both on the back-to-back. Actually, no, they're not. Sorry, my mistake. This weekend was the last back-to-back. So they play Tuesday against the Buffalo Sabres, and then Thursday, the last game of the NHL, or the last game for the Leafs. Actually, yeah, it is for the NHL too. Is against the Detroit Red Wings, and it looks like Joseph Woll will get that start, according to the stats right now. But that is a few days ahead, so we'll see what happens there. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys thought about this game. If you're a Leaf fan, or if you are a Carolina fan, or if you're just a hockey fan, love to hear from you. Like to get different outputs on the game or on the hockey general. But anyways, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free. I would love to build up my subscribers. Don't forget to share this video out. Tell all your friends if they want to get a laugh and they want to see a crazy person. That's me. I'm crazy about the Leafs. With me though, you get the good, the bad, and the ugly. It is what it is. I'm very passionate when it comes to my team. But anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Go Leafs, go! And always remember to be kind to one another. And see you guys in the next video.